Hello, everyone. Sorry, I just put the chat on. Right. Hello. Sunday. Sunday has arrived. I hope you're having a lovely weekend, everybody. So, basically, there's nothing to play for because there's no need to do any grinding on any of the accounts. So, it's just going to be a little bit of fun. Who we got? Hello, Adam, Michael, Fred, John, Charles, Pete, Craig, and Mike. Thank you all so much for being here. Pleasure to have you in here. Like I say, I hope you're enjoying your weekend. We're going to start off with Dougie because this is the one where I probably need to just get a little bit of coin to make sure that I get promoted. All three accounts getting promoted this week. I think one with a platy, one with a king, and this one with a silver, I would imagine. Gary, welcome. Thank you for being here. Thank you all for the good luck. Lady Kim has just popped over to her sister's house over the road. Yes, and we get Caddy first up. Get on. And congratulations to Kafifi as well for their third place. Does he even know it's me? Maybe not. Maybe so. Who knows? I'm going to go right in this wind. He does know. Of course he knows. Are you in here, Caddy? Are you watching this? Let's put a Titan on matchup with what Caddy's doing here. Wait there. We don't want that, do we? We want that. Why's that happened? I don't know what's happened there. All good. All good. All good. So, how you doing? What is going on? Are any of you in a grind or any of you playing for anything today, or are you all just watching it unfold? Any promotions on the cards? So, in fact, I'm going to be talking to Mike now about his plans for what he's got coming up with the tournament preparation stream with Chris tonight. But, as always, if any of you are planning anything or you're doing any streaming, putting out any content whatsoever, please tell us about it here so we can get involved. And Mike, you've got some stuff planned tonight, I believe. If you'd like to tell us what is happening with that, that would be fantastic. Emily! Now, is it the case, Emily, that it is your birthday today? If so, many, many happy returns. Oh, this is a pickle. I'm gonna do a Goliath here. So I do want to borrow a little bit of that, so I am going to be adjusting this blind. I think I want about a ring of that. So I'm going to adjust for 6 something. Ugh. I've borrowed a lot more than that. So that's not very good. I don't really fancy going straight down because the angle for the wood shot I don't think is very makeable. So even though I didn't make a very good fist of that, I do believe it's probably still the best option for a hole out, especially if you get the side wind and you can play the rough bump. Tyler, well done. Adam, well done. Any achievements? Please shout them out. Let us celebrate with you. 4,000 trophies and 5,000 trophies. Absolutely incredible. So when are you going to be closing out Tour 11, Tyler? And Tour 10 there, Adam. Yo, Daniel, welcome. Thank you for being here. Daniel, give us an insight into the Wolfpack tournament preparation. What does your Monday look like? Okay, so this is probably going to be a Guardian for me with my APOC 6. I don't think that wind is strong enough to make my APOC 6 backspin what it needs to be. Otherwise it would be a blind adjustment, which I'm unfamiliar with, so I'm going to play Guardian instead. But if you have got a Thors, clearly that's the play. That is going to be tough to beat. So it needs to be hugely over adjusted. How much room have I got? Alright, so I'm going 4 and best part of 11 rings here. Ooh, you little beauty. You little beauty. I am delighted. Delighted with that. So, high quality to start the stream, which is lovely. Let's hope that can continue. What an absolute peach of a shot that was. Right, I'm going to be following Daniel's blow by blow here as we play, so please do not think that that has been ignored. I'm going that way. Even if I end up in the sand, I think it's a more makeable eagle. Let's hope it doesn't go swimming. Yes. That is lovely. That is lovely. Yeah, Daniel, totally get that about everyone pooling in together. Jonathan, welcome. Thanks for the good luck. Honey Badger, welcome. So that's what it looks like, if anyone was wondering how... I think it's fair to say the best... Well, is it still the best performing tournament clan? Or are Spartans giving you a run now? But at the top end, it is a different game, I can tell you. He's through. He's through. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, so... This is going to need a perfect ball. Alright, so no distance whatsoever. In she goes. So, I'm pleased with this. I am pleased with this. Big shout out to Mrs. O'Loughlin. John, as always, we appreciate her patience. Oh no, oh no. Oh no, what a... Deary me. Deary me, that is so unlucky. Alright, so, starting nicely. Ooh, we got a new one. No fun. A new one with no fun. That sucks. So I normally like to lay it up short here and go for the rough bump on my second shot. Wow, 42 in. Welcome, everybody. Thank you. Oh, Sida, thank you very much for being here. I appreciate your presence and your support. You don't have to speak here unless you want to. Ian, welcome. I don't believe it is too late. But what you need to do is find someone who is streaming tier 1 today, because I think it all ends for new entries today. So have a look about who's on tier 1. I don't know who's on tier 1. I think Mike's on tier 1. Alright, okay. So this is interesting. So no elevation. I'm just going to curl that instead of risking anything silly. And I'll go for best part of 6 rings. Best part of 6 rings. Ugh. Great with the wind. Ugly. But safe. Yo, T-Bone, good morning. I hope Florida is lovely. It's pretty grim in Exeter today, though. Even though I can only see grey cloud above, I can also see the sun shining above. Such is the British weather. Alright, so safe birdies, which, you know, of course you want a safe birdie. And Daniel, are you recording your shots? Have you got like private clan YouTubes and stuff? How do you go about the analysis of what's the process to turn those eagles into albas and birdies into eagles on the hard par 4s? Yes, T-Bone. That's exactly the advice I should be giving. And anyone else as well. Come on, let's give those Tier 1 boys a busy afternoon. If anyone else is not involved in the Crucible and would like to be, then you head to the 19th hole, you join the group, and then you find a Tier 1 streamer, and then you play them. Alright, so this one is tricky into the headwind. I've been dabbling with a different topspin amount, and I think I'm going to go with 1. However, I'm very interested in this approach. Not that I can do it right now. I might do some Thor 6 whilst we're streaming on Dougie. Okay. He gets a nice shot for that. Now, one and one. And I'm going to adjust 9 rings. Maybe a click more, but not much more. I'm definitely going to put my material key on after this. Ooh, sit. Nice. Whew, that is some good golf clash to start this stream. So, thank you. Oh, shit, wrong one. Hopefully the caddy will be popping in a bit, because he does come onto the stream quite often, so that'll be nice to see him. So, high quality start. Can't ask for any more than that. I must remember though, I will dabble a little bit with the Thors whilst we're going. Did you beat RJ Donny? Oh, Caddy, exceptional games, mate. That was seriously high quality, and it always sucks to lose when you're when you put in your shootouts within a yard and a half every time. Very well played, mate. Good games. I think it's just a bit patchy, John. It often happens. Restart your app, I would suggest. Well, I definitely won't be dabbling with the Thor's hammer here. Hey, Scott, thank you very much. Who have you selected for Tier 3, Donny? Or is that what you're doing here? So we'll have a little look how far our man gets down here, and that will inform my wood selection. Yeah, I'm still going to go with a Guardian here. If he's got that far down, a Guardian should suffice, as long as I don't make an absolute horlicks of this. Oh, sit, 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 sit! Oh, golly goodness me! That was a little bit closer than I had planned it to be, I will be honest with you. I was not just being a total baller there, I thought it needed it because I was curling against the wind, but there was a little tail there. Oh, yeah, man, those dead spots, they are tragic. Man alive. Couldn't believe it when it just died like that. And you know straight away from the camera angle something is afoot before it even stiffs you fully. Yes, Adam. That was a little close for comfort. So here I like to leave it to the right-hand side of the pin. One in topspin, and I will play probably 6.5, maybe 7 rings. Split the difference. One never looks like enough, and then it's always too much. It's a great format, isn't it, Donny? I mean, anyone who goes through the 4 tiers has definitely earned their reward. Their reward, of course, being bragging rights. No, I think there's actually some silverware on offer as well. Ooh, dark clouds are gathering over the cricket at the Oval. Anyone who is following India versus Australia, I know Adam is, or I assume Adam is. I haven't got some weird webcam in your lounge, mate, don't worry. Ugh. So this one's horrible. Oh, we've got a tailwind, a headwind rather, so I am going to try a rough bump. I'm going to start it a little bit further over here as well, because I don't think I'm going to have the... And this is going to be the best part of 9 rings, I would say. So it's going to need power. What? Is it? I thought I'd release that early. Oh no, no, no. First time that's come out like a bag of spanners. I did put 3 topspin on where I've only normally done 2. That was all kinds of wrong, that was. All kinds of wrong. I'm seeing if I can do my... whenever, Donny, whenever, because it's not... because the people that are through to tier 3 need to say that they want to play, and then I'm not doing friendlies that aren't part of the Crucible. So it is just going to be, if anyone wants to play, let me know, and let's dance. And then what, you're just adjusting your spin dependent on the wind there, Daniel? And that's come in lovely. So a brief hiatus with the quality there, unfortunately. You are, of course, probably right. It's just learning all of those different different spins for different winds is going to be the chastening experience. Change your bag and be right back. Okie dokie. I need to check to make sure I've got a bag, so don't just invite, because I want to check something out. Cool, okay, so another new one, which in this wind I would usually try and get it somewhere up here with loads of left curl, and then leave a cat on, I would imagine. So not a lot of curl available with his Thors there, but how far around has he got it? Oh, it's a beauty. That is a beauty. Wow, don't remember the elevation change on the old version of this hole. No elevation here, so... Oh, I didn't change my bag. What a dickhead. So now I'm rolling with the Guardian with its massive 3 top spin. Oh dear. Massive tailwind. Yes. That's handy. Oh wow, that's a massive hit. That's into the crowd. Yo, Brendan, welcome. Thank you for being here. So I'm obviously going with some kind of... I'm going to use more of that wind than my man. I wouldn't play it with topspin with this wind. Yeah, that's poor. Graham, welcome. Thank you for being here. Oh, not enough, not enough. Safe though, but definitely not enough backspin. Saying that, I wasn't really going to try and hole that. It was just get within an eagle chip safely, which should be mission accomplished. Alex, welcome. Thank you for being here. I don't know why I always just find the Sunday grind the most enjoyable stream of the week. And not feeling too heavy-headed today either, so no hangover to speak of. It's just, oh dear. Rabido, welcome. Oh, Australia fighting back here. This is going to be a really good finish. If any of you don't like cricket, now would be a great time to start, I can tell you. I didn't think that was the wind he wanted to see. Did I get a chest there? Yeah, wow, that didn't show, did it? Visual glitch, one of the classic Playdemic visual glitches. Andy Evans, welcome. That sounds like a very apt Sunday chore. Let's introduce a new feature to the stream. What has been your most arduous Sunday chore of the day? Don't want to be too greedy on that. I'm gonna go. Just don't want to be greedy on that. I definitely. Oh yeah, I didn't change my bag before, so I don't need to change it back. I'm terrible at changing my bag. Sit, Sal, for goodness sake. Down she goes. So it's going to be a Spitfire 6. So much for not wanting to be greedy. I'm a greedy boy. And we got a Grand Prix today as well. And we got England versus Scotland ladies in the Women's World Cup. Today is a high-class day of sport. And it's Kim's dad's birthday party as well. So there's going to be plenty to celebrate. Looking forward to seeing Mercedes have some kind of challenge this afternoon at the Canadian Grand Prix. One of my favourites, definitely. Donnie, are we friends on Facebook? That's what I should have done. Yo, Ben, welcome. Thank you for being here. It goes so well. I am absolutely loving life. Right, so what we got here? 9-1. No elevation. In fact, maybe even a minus. And I'm going to bounce it over. I think there's more scope with a bounce over. That's what I think. Oh dear. Ugh. Ugly. I think it was ugly with a perfect. I don't think there was anything I could have done there that wasn't ugly. Yo, Boomer, welcome. Mowing grass. Yes. Yes. That is a domesticated gentleman right there, ladies and gentlemen. Game 6 Stanley Cup sounds like hockey and not something I'm very acquainted with, though I would have to claim my allegiance to the Stars because that was the only hockey match that I've ever been to during a wonderful 3 weeks I had in Dallas and the surrounding Texan area. Alright, so it'll be a shootout. Right, so we're going to have a little break in Tour 11 for one game whilst Donnie and I thrash out our Tier 3 Crucible Cup match. Tour 4, any club, any ball. For the right to go on and play Tim Olsen, the final boss in Tier 4. Right, so what wind have we got here? Oh, a little side wind. So you want 5.5 in backspin and an offset ball guide, and I'm going 8.2-ish. I'm releasing from the right. Oh, it looks short. So that is greedy on the backspin. Nice line. Ugh, it's not well played at all. It's not well played at all. Greedy on the backspin. I've applied the backspin that you would use for a tailwind or a cross tailwind, and I've messed that up a little bit. You've got to be within 2 yards there. Have to be. Donnie, shoot me a request over to Facebook, and then let's get it done. It looks to me like Zorba is lining this up to be too close to the hole, but it's only a 5.6 wind, but I would imagine this is going to come in left. Should definitely still win the hole unless it's also short. Yeah, absolute booty. So that's what I should have done as well. Put the right amount of backspin on. Doesn't really matter if you don't offset the guide. Right, okay, so hopefully Zorba is not expecting a series because we got business to attend to. It's just Ian Ballinger, Donny. Is your Facebook Donald Simmons? Yeah, we are friends, Donny. If you're Donald Simmons, then we are friends. It's just that I'm playing on my alt, so you won't see me on because I'm not on. Yeah, sweet. Okay, so we're going to get it done right now. Right now. Right, so that'll be the bag. Or that'll be the bag. I imagine. Okay. Okay. Get ready. Let's do it, Donny. Best of luck to you, Donny. We're doing it. Caddy. Oh, talking into the wrong phone. Yes, Caddy. Yes, I do like F1. I do like F1 very much. I'm a Lewis fan all day long. Okay. Don't know why they're coming through. Right, so Let's see about a slice. That looks good. That looks really good. That is good. So, I'll tell you what, when you're playing Tour 4, you're much better off doing a slice than trying to hit the ball perfect, because the needle goes at the most alarming pace. Yes, Honey Badger. So yeah, I'm hoping that that Lewis can overturn what appears to be a strong Ferrari weekend. Them's the brakes, Gary. Oh no. I mean, it's not going to get any better for them when they start playing Tim either. Oh man. So, it is unlikely that Donny will be able to get to the green from there. That's what Tier 3 looks like, ladies and gentlemen. Step right up. You know what? I don't feel the slightest bit bad, and I don't know if that makes me mean. Oh dear. But I would say, if faced with that same situation, if you would normally go right on this hole, then don't feel the need to go left just because the person before you has done a monster drive going that way. So we're just going to go back to Dougie. Try and get these trophies back. That was chastening. Sorry, Donny. Sorry, man. That's what happens on the first tee when you've got an APOC 7. It is just fodder. Oh no, T-Bone. No. For a start off, Peter Johnson has had 6270 a lot more recently than I have, and you don't need the higher level tour experience to master Tour 4. Tour 4 is Tour 4. Oh dear, what am I doing here? Let's see how this turns out, because I've ended up being a bit greedy on this shot a couple of times. I don't want to be flirting with anything, but I always seem to. What? Oh my gosh, Caddy, I just read that message. That's exciting. Oh man, Donny. The last thing you want is to come up against anyone who does a drive like that, and it's not like that would happen every time. That landing position is very rarely hit, I can tell you, and it just all came together nice. And it doesn't help at all when the blinking Nirvana speed is like it's even slower than like a normal wedge on Tour 11, I'd say. The speed there on those Tour 4 friendlies. Wow. So, sit there. Oh man, that is so unlucky. Total baller, teeing off with a Navi. Oh no, and now he's got a Navigator and that monster wind. Alright, well, I'm going to be adjusting 10 rings into here. Yeah, so... Ugh, don't hit the tree, don't hit the tree, don't hit the tree, don't hit the tree. Thank you, Donny, thank you. And well done, you know, well done. Oh, that's another wicket for India. Oh no, it's a replay highlights. It is such a hard tournament, like I say. Anyone who gets through that lot deserves their trophy and all the accolades, all the accolades that go with it. Glenn, welcome. Best of luck on your grind. If it's on Tour 11, hopefully we bump into each other. Oh, and happy birthday! Well spotted. You see, when I'm scanning messages, I'm missing the pertinent information. Happy birthday, Glenn. Second birthday of the stream to join Emily. Many happy returns if it is your special day. Already shouted out to the Kafifi Massive already, Gary, but it's worth doing again. Third place, exceptional performance. Exceptional, very well done. Always guaranteed a rematch, always. And that for me is the hallmark of good sports, definitely. Oh dear. Always hit a dead spot anyway. Well, best of luck grinding 6. Enjoy. Right. Let's see what the oh, I'll try and play some Thors. if the drive allows for it, I'll play a Thors. Daniel, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your insight as well. Very kind of you to share with us. Great player right here. Absolutely. One of the best. One of the best. Hopefully see you again soon, buddy. Yeah, I'm going to go with a... Oh, no. Oh. I wanted to have a look at a Thors there, but it'll work as well just to have a look just with a different driver. Well, I've not been very bold there, have I? Left about 15 yards on that. Thank you, Glenn and Fred. Wow, it looks like Javier swapped from his Thor 6 to an APOC 7. I can't imagine a scenario when you'd prefer a Thor 6 to an APOC 7. Obviously, there are certain shootouts where that extra backspin is going to come in handy, but as an overall club, can't be the choice. There can't be a drive it's even better for, I wouldn't even have thought. I am left-handed, Steen, yes, and please tell me what prompted that question. Oh, no. Probably won't cost because just of how this hole is, so I imagine we're both going to be chipping on to the green for our third shot. Or am I? I've got absolutely no idea what the spin adjustment for this is going to be, but I can probably get over there. Alright, so I'm going to want to go left, I think. See what happens. Great left as well. Hopefully this doesn't send me way left. Oh, it's too much everything. It's too much everything. Greedy boy. So, always a bit of guesswork first time you play a blind something, but I should have definitely erred on the side of little rather than a lot there. I do release from the left. I don't think that would be... Well, let's ask the people. We've got 36 folks in here. Would you say that... well, just are you right-handed and release from the right, or do we have right-handed people that release from the left, and do we have left-handed people that release from the right? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Now, this should be a funnel. And hopefully a funnel that can allow a great left. Ah. Roll! Jim, welcome. Terry, welcome. Karen in the house. That's exactly what we want to see. Well, I would not think that there is a link to the side we release in our dominant hand. But I'm no neurosurgeon or neuroscientist of any description. Get in the hole. Oh no. Interesting though, very interesting. the thing that I've noticed, in fact, it's more, and the reason that I was wondering was if you noticed that I put the tiniest trace of right curl on most shots. It's an error, it's a technical flaw. And because I record my shots and I can see that white dot has not pulled down directly on the line, then I know I'm just putting a tiny little trace of light curl on. So with 70 odd backspin, I'm not going to risk a QB down at the bottom. I'm just going to play the bounce over shot, same as my man here. Which in this wind, I'm probably going to... I'll have a look what no topspin looks like, but I'll probably go with half. Ooh, my life, he has left that short. He has left that short. And I'm going 5-ish rings. 5 and a smidgen. Ugh, that's horrible. Oh my golly goodness me. So maybe the topspin isn't needed. And we're back up to max. Sorry about that. That was Kimmy at the door. Right, so what's the score here? Yeah, we've got another pincher, so I'm going to carry on with Dougie, APOC 6, and hopefully a Thor 6 at some point. So apologies for that brief little hiatus. Welcome everyone who's just arrived. Alan, thank you for being here. Ben, I use the OnePlus 6T. Which I love. I love it. It's a very nice device. I upgraded from my OnePlus 3. And I upgraded because I like that company a lot. I like the phone. Very easy to use. Packs a lot of hardware for the money. It's good. Right. So... I hate this drive in this wind. Should be one of the easier wins. Yo, Ronnie! Just having a good time here, buddy. It's all good. I've definitely won more than I've lost. What did we do? We started at 5170, had 3 wins, and then traded wins for a little bit. I must have won the last couple because I'm at 5170 again, so that is an absolute beauty. But you will always end up tight on that edge. Okay, so don't need Oh, no, no, no. Did not expect that at all. So, probably did need a little bit of overpower. Well, let's see if Booba Bent can put us out of our misery here after that amazing drive. I'll be doing a bounce over shot with the Spitfire 6. And it is, I tell you what, in the cricket, India are really, they've got their foot on Australia's throat here. Something magic needs to happen for this to not end in defeat for Australia. Right, so 12.2. Oh my gosh, that is massively over adjusted. A full ring and a half that was over adjusted, which is interesting. That is interesting. Right, so it'll be another shootout. Be nice to have a new one. It is a new one. Oh, this is a challenging wind. This is a challenging wind. So I'm going to be using curl here because the last thing you want to be doing is not rolling down that slope. It is of vital importance that you roll down this slope. Hello there. I'm going to say your name is Angel, but if that is incorrect, please correct me. Because if you're just like a regular angel, lovely. Good for you. Right, so and I'm going 15 something. What a prick. Man. Forfeiting just before someone's going to have a look at practicing a tournament shootout. What a douche move. Well, I'm delighted to have you in here. Thank you so much for your support. Right, so here it is going to be just tap it up, safe as houses. I'm definitely going to use the Thors here, just so we've got a different look at a shootout. see if we can get some different content. I know some of you are using different clubs. The Thor's 6 has a massive advantage in many of the shootouts that are in Tour 11 at the moment. No curl is required on the shootouts, so basically any of the driver shootouts, if you can get there with a Thor's 6, you're going to be in a better situation than with an APOC 6 or 7. But obviously the holes are set up so that a lot of the drives require curl. Is that sand? It is sand. It shouldn't matter too much. Short par 4, so you should be able to reach the green there. Just a little touch of power. Oh, am I joining my man in the bunker? Wow. Didn't even think that was on. Cannot believe that. What a terrible drive. And we actually can't get on the green. He's got a wind 4. We've got the same sand wedge, so this will be interesting. It's basically going to be a 1-to-1 adjustment, so oh dear. I was going to say I would definitely be curling into a side wind when you've got your sand wedge in hand. Very, very fortunate there to land on the fairway. So it's going to need a little bit of power as well. Wow. And I didn't curl it either. Damn. Get up. Stay up. I didn't use enough power. Didn't use enough power. But it should be a shootout. Yes, Kim, thank you for that update. I've got the cricket on, so do feed in your sporting interests. Share with us. This is a global game. You can educate us. I imagine most of us are sports fans as we're enjoying this wonderful game. Yeah, Ronnie, Thor's Hammer is a shootout hole. I mean, shootout club rather. The only exception to that is the very, very rare occasions when you've needed loads of curl, but they're so rare, which makes the other attributes of the club more important, like ball guide and spin control. And the reason I would say the Thor's Hammer is equal to the APOC 6 is just because their accuracy is pretty similar. But the APOC 7, the accuracy is considerably better at 85 and kind of nullifies the benefits of the Thor's, because it also gets a big boost of ball guide as well. So here, if I had this wind, I would definitely be going for the backspin Apox 6 shot. I'm definitely going for that shot with the Thor's 6, which I'll be playing at a 40% over adjustment. And then if the wind is more of a side wind, then that'll probably be somewhere in between the medium and the maximum number. That looks nice, but it's nice but beatable. I'm just going to put it down here and go with just shy of 6 rings. That cliff's rather annoyingly in the way. Oh, look how much I've undercooked that adjustment by. Terrible shot, absolutely terrible shot. Flummoxed by that that cliff. I've left a little bit of. I definitely under-adjusted that, but I saw it. No excuses. That was just poor. Oh well. Part of the learning experience is to mess up your spin. Yes! Come on then! Now we're talking. Hopefully this will be a high quality 3-match basic ball. Is he in here? Has he even said hello? Of course it is. Of course it is. So anyone who's unfamiliar, this is Peter Johnson. If that is not a name you're familiar with, please do. Look him out on YouTube and subscribe to his channel. The guy is an animal. An animal, as you're going to see here. Though anyone who's watched the basic ball-offs that we've had here before would know that you always get terrible wind. That sounded weird. Pete's a bit of a sliceaholic. It'll be interesting to see where this goes. It's really, really good, honestly. $17.2, breezy. Wow, so I'm literally just going to try and tap it up there because it's not going to get close, I don't think. That's probably as good as I could have hoped for. But that oh, sniper wanker. Get in the hole. This is a very difficult shot. I think I would actually prefer to go left here. It's just got the natural angle for the cow. He's probably wondering how he can do a slice. Yo, here he is. Welcome, brother. Here's the slice. Get in the hole. Look at that. Look at that. What an absolute beauty. Beast. Oh, are we dual streaming right now? Amazing. Amazing. Oh, is that tree in play? I might have to start. Oh, I'm going to hit that tree. I didn't know if there was any amount of curl I could have put on that would have meant I didn't hit that tree. And I needed to curl that. Nice wind as well for this. Yo, Raya, welcome. That's what it looks like, isn't it? It's even more like laughable when you're looking at it going, yep, this is going to go wrong, and then it does. I don't know what else I could have done there. I guess just smash it straight and have a rough shot similar to what Pete had. I was kind of hoping I could somehow whiz it around that tree with the amazing curl of the cat. DJ Herman PR, welcome. Thank you for being here. Oh no. Oh no. I was thinking that wouldn't cost, and that's game over. I mean, it's impossible to even land. I mean, I'm landing in the middle of that fairway there. Brilliant. Brilliant. So this is not the basic ball off that I was hoping for. This is shit. Put us out our misery, Pete. Let's chalk off a new one. No. So we will have a basic ball shoot off by the looks of it. Unless I can hold this out. Only joking. Yes, Bob. That is exactly what is happening. Because who doesn't love a basic ball shootout with 40% elevation and a 20-mile-an-hour crosswind? They're everyone's favourite. Everyone's favourite. Bob, what is your plan for streaming? What are you doing? Also, same question for you, Pete, and anyone else who is putting out any content Golf Clash related. And I will say, Imran, welcome to you. Thank you very much for being here. Always fun, Herman. Always. Great, great. So make sure that you've hit that name, hit subscribe, hit the bell, and get ready for a good night. That's what I'm saying. Whew, that's breezy. That is breezy. Right. So. Wow. I'm still going to try and play it in the same way here. So, best part of 15 rings. Ugh. Oh my life, that wind is crazy. That wind is crazy. It's about 5 million rings with a sniper, isn't it? Yeah, and obviously Pete gets the benefit of watching all my spin adjustments as well. Booty. So that's how to play this one. Make sure you crank that extra backspin on. Very well played. 2 backspin if you do find yourself somehow playing with a basic ball on with a 20-mile-an-hour tailwind. You want the 2 backspin. Not me, Jonathan. In fact, I don't... Oh, come on then. Over we go. Over we go. Or do we? That wind looks a bit shit. It's not over we go at all. That was wishful thinking. Pete, how many tier 3 matches have you played? We had one earlier on the stream. It was heartbreaking for Donny. I went first on the par 5, did the island bounce over power slice hook thing, big curl, and it was over after the drive, unfortunately. Oh, US Open starts on Thursday. Get on! Man, the good sport just keeps on coming. Gotta love spring and summer. It's not happening. It's not happening. Oh, I've got my cat on. So that's a shame. Australia needing best par 10 and over. Wow, it's just high quality sport after high quality sport. Nadal won the French Open. What an absolute beast. What a beast. Excellent. Bob's tracking the darts. Steve, are you watching the cricket, bub? So, anyone who is through into Tier 3 Crucible, your options are obviously me, but Pete Johnson, then the 2 19th legends. We got Fun and James, we got Jesse Both. I mean, if that doesn't excite you, then nothing in the land of Golf Clash will excite you. Because that is extremely exciting, let me tell you. Right, okay, so I'll allow a bit more for that offset and go for 9. 9 and a tiny little bit. Oh, allowed for way too much and not enough rings. Too much offset, not enough adjustment, and that is what that awful combination looks like. Alright, so it'll be a shootout once again. Hey, Kevy or Kevy. Is it Kevy or Kevy? I forget this. I think it's Kevy. Oh, no, 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 no. Dearie me. Whoops. Raya, I absolutely love it when you go into streams and hearing people say your name. It's brilliant. Brilliant. Right, here we go. Here we go. So we're going to have a driver here, and, well, it's hard to know what to do here because there isn't a scenario when you wouldn't be using masses and masses of side spin on this hole. Unless you do the bounce over, but even then you would counter that wind, in this case probably with 2.5 side spin, I would suggest. So this is going to be tough. The drink. Right, so Pete's gone with the curl to replicate the spin, and it's short. Alright, now, got to do better than that. Got to do better than that. I was going to do my rough bump from the right rough because just because of the lack of spin. So we've got 11.6, and I don't think any elevation there. I'm just going to play it as the max number. Two was the magic number over there, so I'm going to assume it's 2 again, and I'm going for 7. Now, is this when you need to push up? Because you're going to lose your distance. Well, let's find out. Oh, I've done the same as Pete, but because I've got higher up, I'm going to fall further down and lose. Because I've fallen from higher. You've got to go for it. You've definitely got to go for it. So, 2 shit shots. Feast your eyes on those. Yeah, it's. I mean, it's one of them, innit, Pete? You know, it's not how you prefer to adjust for anything. But yeah, not knowing the adjustments is always tricky. Oh, it's a new one. It's a new one, and it should be something that we can do some Pete Johnson style slicing, even with a basic ball here. I predict a double slice. Yeah, wah, wah, wah. Thank you, Bob. Sorry. Hopefully you all know that I'm certainly not against the idea of ripping it out of me. And this looks like a good angle. It is. Oh, it's not. It's not a good angle. I don't know how it got that far right with this 18 wind going the other way. Oh, 19. Beautiful. Beautiful. 21. Oh, I didn't change my bag again. Wow. Wow. Oh, thanks, Kevy. Thank you for that. So, oh no, look at this. That's that is not a level that we can adjust from. Just tell you what the app says about that. It should be the best part of 15 something rings. How's your luck? Good. Right. Oh, can I actually adjust? I still think I'm going to need overpower. Oh, no, maybe not. Wow. A few perfect rough irons today. Oh, I'm pleased with that. Pleased with that. So, nice that out of 3 games I can do 1 good shot with a basic ball. Fenzel in the house! Now then. Let's talk about Fenzel for a little bit. If anyone doesn't know GC Fenzel, you need to click on his name and hit subscribe and the bell so you know when he's doing stuff. That's just because he's a beast. But, if you don't like Fenzel, you know, and not everyone's going to like everyone, so don't feel too bad. But you do like winning iPads, and you think that 1 in 750 or 1 in 1,000 are pretty good odds for a draw that you don't need to do anything to get involved in, then you just need to subscribe to his channel anyway, because he's at 600 subscribers, and 600 and something, I believe, and that means in not very long he's going to be giving away his first iPad for 750 subscribers, and then not very long after that he's going to be giving another one away for 1,000 subscribers. So get involved if you like Fenzel, if you like Golf Clash, if you like iPads. 3 good reasons to start following, subscribing to Fenzel's stream. So get involved. Yo, John boy. Welcome. Oh man, have I missed your arrival, John? Is that what those eyes are for? When did you come in? I'm scrolling back up for ages. Maybe I've gone too far. It's been said before. Yo, there you are. Goes really well, mate. Really, really, really well. Yes, Josh. Fenzel's content is absolutely on point. He plays, I think, 9, 10 and 11 quite often, and then does plenty of pro and expert tournament content as well. I think there was some rookie stuff as well. So, if that's your jam, make sure you're following him. Everyone keeps talking about the football. Just remind us what the score in the Women's World Cup final is, John. Not World Cup final, just the Women's World Cup. It's England versus Scotland, isn't it? Plenty good sport on today, John. Plenty. You don't need to limit yourself to Scotland women getting their asses handed to them. Thanks, Kim. Oh, John just obviously couldn't get to the keys fast enough. So this is a tricky wind. I dread to think what the ball guide would... Oh, I'm surprised that the right curl is... But Pete knows what he's doing. So, but it does look odd, doesn't it, curling it with an 18-mile-an-hour wind, but... hard to say if that's a good shot. I mean, yeah, it looks shit, but let's see what we got here. 17 in wind, and so it's going to be a blind adjustment on that, or a not blind adjustment on this. 16.9. So I'm going here. Best part of 16 rings, I think. Yeah. And a great right for measure. Still hasn't made it over. Poor in every way. Poor in every way. Very, very well played, Pete. 3 great basic ball games. Not for quality, but just for having a good old time with your mate. Best of luck to you on your grind, my brother. And also Crucible Tier 3. Look forward to hearing about you taking all the names later on whenever you get there. If anyone else who is qualified for Tier 3 Crucible would like to play now, then I'm available. I am available. Ronnie! So this should be another 3-match series. This guy is an absolute gent and another beast of the game. Trawling Tour 11, like I am. Oh, maybe he doesn't know my Dougie account. He's a beast. Thanks, Karen. There we go. Here we go. Pleasure, Jonathan. There's so many fantastic streamers out there. I would also encourage you, again, you know, it is lovely when streamers have giveaways to give back to the support, and Chris Davis Hagen over at GC Addict TV. He has regular draws to give away gems cards every time he gets 50 subscribers. I think he gives away another gems pack. He's also doing an iPad giveaway. 1,000 subscribers. He's 150 away. So definitely make sure, if you don't know Chris, GC Addict TV, that you're getting on over there, because he's also part of the group that will be making a play for the title next season. So if you have any interest at all in how the game is played at the very, very sharp end, then that will definitely be an insightful look for you, definitely. Oh dear, I've dropped that considerably early, and it looks really left. Oh gosh, it's so left. It is so left. Right, so this is not savable, unfortunately. I say not savable, what I mean is I can't get it to the green. Fenzel, that's what this chat room's for, man. Yeah, absolutely. In fact, Jonathan, you know, why don't you do a service for the streaming community right now, and you tell everyone, all the streamers that you're enjoying watching, because it's going to be much easier than me trying to remember them all. But the streaming community is very, very strong right now. 3 hours should be good for me, Fenzel, definitely. Oh, that's lovely. That is lovely. I've never dropped that Alba. I've come in close like that a few times, but never dropped it. This is just ugly. Ugly every way you look at this. Oh my life. That is better than I deserve. 12-hour stream, Fenzel. I hope that was for charity. Something smelling nice. How long? Alright, so charity to BCC. What we got? What are the options? So, a minimum distance Guardian rough bump. Rightly or wrongly, that's what I've chosen. No elevation. 4.3 adjustment. Too much. Too much. So sometimes they're savable, sometimes they're not. And that was just such a wretched drive. Do you ever, like, inexplicably just take your finger off it stupidly early? Because that is what that drive was. I'm surprised it was even a great. Oh, thanks, Fenzel. Yes, come on. Surely, amongst the 39 people in here, we can muster up 6 of our mates that don't know about this channel. Tell them some lies that they need to hear to get them involved. I'm not giving anything away at 600. It'll just be fun. Just be more fun. 6 people more fun. That is an actual measure in streaming community. Right, so plenty nice. So it should just be a case of tapping it down with the APOC and then having a nice Guardian into the pin. Man, I can hear how utterly horrific that song is in the background. Apologies. Read. Need to start pulling my pants up here. It's all gone a bit shite. Oh no, how have I left that out to the left? How have I left that out to the left? Oh. Poor end. Sorry about this. This is a really, really poor end to the stream, and I expect far better of myself. I might put that tree in play again. Neo and RJ talk about highly entertaining, and I would definitely put Fun and James in that category. That same category that RJ and Neo have of just everything is about the fun. Fenzel. Right, so some kind of magic shot is going to be needed here, but it is possible with a Spitfire. Thanks, Ben. Luckily that is not anything... Oh, hello. I've got Nirvana on. Why did I think I was in the sand? So, 12.8. Now, am I going to be in danger of going too far here? Might just go with a no curl. Get over. Ooh, pleased with that. Pleased with that. Well, I think, John, doesn't that depend on if anyone is challenging? Because I doubt anyone's going to be going for a grinding record if no one's like right up their bum challenging. Surely they'll be happy to save their balls for a challenge at a later date. You want to save those monster grinds for when they're needed, I would have thought. Not that I know anything about anything, man. You see the level I'm at. Struggling to chip in here after another wretched drive. Thanks, Nan. Oh, I'd love it if Juan started again. I would love it. But you know, anyone who watched his last... it's more like a news bulletin, wasn't it? The statement delivery, it's, you know, he's got his reasons, and anyone that's got their reasons for doing anything, you just got to support them and say, fair play, mate. He offered so much to the streams for a long, long time. You know, he was one of the names. Australia 5 down, need 115 from 60 balls. Knocking on the door of 12 and over. So this was what Daniel was saying earlier, that rather than dabble with different methods, just find the one method and then adjust the spin accordingly. Let's see what Ronnie does here. But it might be worth having a look at that. Probably going to be a little bit of topspin here, I would imagine. That makes me want to play my rough bump again. Oh no, have I got enough... I don't think I've got enough rings for it, have I? Can always use a bit of power, I guess. How much power? Ooh, unknown power. Let's see what happens. Great left. Shouldn't win really, should it? But it's gonna win. It's gonna win lovely. So, happy with that. And at some point I will have to start dialing in the shot that Ronnie played there and see about what those different spins are going to be for different wins. As long as you can get your shoot out within a couple of yards in all the winds, then you're pretty much laughing. Thank you all. It is massively appreciated, all your support. Right, so 8.2. I hate this shot, but it is a necessary evil. So I'm going to play it with a little bit of curl and a little bit of power. Oh dear, I've dropped that massively great as well. Have I left it? Have I left room? I have. Nice. Not by design. That is an accident. And stop there, lovely. All right, and this is going to be the last hole of the stream, finishing off with a nice little series with Ronnie. 1-1 at the moment into the decider, but we've got dinner to go to and it is ready, and I'm still sat here in indoor clothes, which will be my towelly tracksuit. So I need to chuck some jeans on before we walk over the road. So there's going to be tournament stuff happening tomorrow, Masters and Expert. That exploratory walkthrough will be practice rounds, so do make sure that you're popping in if that's your jam. Thanks, Raya. Oh, wow, I've never got so far down that this is a Endbringer, so that's interesting. So this is going to be a nearly max Endbringer, and it's going to be at least. Let's try and straighten this wind. So now an over adjustment shouldn't matter. So I'm thinking this is going to be best part of 10. Just like that. So put the squeeze on Ronnie there. How badly do you want to shoot out? Rock, thank you very much indeed. Thanks a lot, Andy. Oh, I'm glad I've glad I've stopped that absolutely wretched run with a couple of wins here. I say a couple of wins, doing Ronnie a disservice. He's perfectly capable of tapping this in. Notice how he's straightening the wind as well. The reason that you use your side spin here to straighten the wind is that it means you've got a lot more leeway with your adjustment. It means your ring play is less important, because a ring forward or backward either way is probably still going in the hole, whereas if you've got a side wind and you can't straighten it up, then a ring either side is definitely going to be a miss. Oh, there we go. There we go. Thank you very much, Fenzel. Thank you for everyone who has helped me get up to 600 subscribers. Your support is very, very appreciated. I really, really appreciate how quickly everything has happened, and all your comments and your feedback. And let's see what happens this week. Hopefully going to put out an absolute monster in this tournament for you. But for now, that's it. So enjoy your Sundays. I will be playing I'll be playing my Crucible match against Fenzel. So if that is of interest to you, make sure you've clicked on Fenzel, and I'll be playing him in about 3 hours' time in our Tier 2 match, and then Peter Johnson, as if you need to ask where my Tier 3, if I get there, will be going. You know. So thank you all again. I'll see you very soon. Thanks so much.